An independent, freedom-loving musician is topping the charts. We've got to put an end to this. No, we don't. Welcome back to the JP Reacts channel, my wonderful freedom-loving friend, where we like to call out the lies, hypocrisy, and corruption of tyrants, shine the light of awareness on woke absurdities, and highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters. That's what we're doing today. The amazing work of freedom fighter Tom MacDonald. You've probably heard of him. You've probably seen his music with your ears. But Tom MacDonald, he's released a number of songs over the last little while in the era of tyranny. This man, he leads with his heart. He is freedom oriented. He's using his exquisite skills as a musician, as an artist, to strengthen the movement of freedom. I couldn't be more grateful. It just so happens he's extremely talented and he's doing very well. So his recent song, Dirty Money, we're going to review that here in just a second. For context, Tom MacDonald, he is independent. Now, when it comes to being a free person, you and I love so much, sovereignty is essential. You have to govern your own being, certainly your body, your health, but also we know the more sovereign we are, the more decentralized we are off of big systems, state-run systems, the establishment systems, the better off we are. Because if we're relying on the establishment for whatever it is, then to one degree or another, we're not free. To the degree that you're dependent is the degree that you're not free. Now, I'm not perfect, certainly taking strides to improve my decentralization as a freedom lover, but I share that because Tom MacDonald, he's not signed to the establishment with a record label or anything like that. He is independent, and not only is he independent, but of course the establishment is against him. We know what, for the most part, the establishment stands for, and it's very different than what Tom MacDonald stands for. He stands for freedom. So it is exquisitely inspiring to see his newest song, Dirty Money, topping the charts. The last I checked, Dirty Money, it was the second most popular song on iTunes, not just in one specific genre, but out of all genres. That is incredible. That is fully supported by freedom lovers, the community. It's not some record label getting it pushed or having massive advertising spend to get a song towards the top of the charts. No, this is just literally freedom lovers voting with their attention, their time. It's freedom lovers voting with their principles. Oh, he stands for what I stand for, and I love what he's saying. I want to pay attention to it. So I would dare say the people have spoken. Freedom lovers have a potent voice. We're not always the loudest. We don't sit there rage crying when something doesn't go our way because, we have mental stability, which is great. So we might speak softly at times, but we carry a big stick, and freedom lovers, our voice, it's very potent. We are the most powerful voice on the planet, and Tom MacDonald, he's a great member of Team Humanity, Team Freedom. So we're going to take a look at his song Dirty Money, which, by the way, you can watch for yourself as well on YouTube, here on Tom MacDonald's YouTube channel. 3.77 million freedom-loving subscribers, as Dirty Money released 3 days ago as of this recording, already has 2.8 million views. And again, it's, last I checked, second most popular song out of all genres on iTunes. Pretty awesome. And without further ado, let's take a listen.
They're angry that they'll never shut me up. I'm making more noise. Turn me up or turn me down, it's your choice. Black lives only matter when they got a corpse to exploit. Cause the meat.
Whoa, Black lives only matter when they've got, I don't know what he said after that. Sometimes music's hard to listen to, but it was potent.
I made billions off the protests for George Floyd. That's called ad revenue. They make cash selling you all the crap in the ads while they broadcast news. Ooh, the network full of liars got investment capital and segment sponsored by Pfizer and the freedom fighters.
He's packing in a lot of potency. Sponsored by Pfizer. Man, I like this. Looks like he's in Antifa mode right now.
I feel like the left just plans them to infiltrate the right. It's extensive planning, then it happens overnight. It's impressive branding. Make $1 million off of shirts that say "Let's go Brandon." It's a cash grab. Everyone's a lab rat. Amazon made.
I was selling a shirt still available that said "Let's go Brandon." So yeah, guilty of that. Happy to be guilty of that, by the way.
Billions of dollars from sanitizer and black mass, and that's that. Funny how the terrorists who had tag always come from places that are oil rich and have gas. Democrats, they don't give a damn. What is this about? Our military trapped in the Middle East, can't get them out. Heroes are the ones who had the Constitution written down. Y'all are using hero while describing Kyle Rittenhouse. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cents, 4. We get less and they get more. Buying sold since we were born. They want money. We want dirty dollars, fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits, solving problems they create to keep us down.
Wow, they make money solving problems that they created to keep us down. Damn, that's powerful.
Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money. They might kill me for this song, it's all classified intelligence. Don't need to go to war to secretly be getting benefits. When Russia launches rockets, we condemn them, but there's evidence a US politician owns the screws they're assembled with. Ain't no war on drugs, it's economic. You make money off an inmate, every jail cell is profit. Our prisons are privately owned, illegal marijuana just mean kids smoking weed turn to dollars in their pockets, let's be honest. Domestic threats in comparison to nuclear powers who hate the West is embarrassing. Still we label truckers in the convoy as terrorists and confiscate donations, we have no idea where it is.
Tip of the hat to the Freedom Convoy in Canada. I love that. I'm so impressed by how much content he's shortly and precisely not only putting into this piece, but weaving it together. So far, I would call this masterful.
Pipeline leaks, price of gas goes higher. Stock market crash, everybody gets fired. Economy is weak while we trying to beat a virus. $1 trillion in debt to China. We celebrate the smallest battles we're winning, so they can publish the headline that's gonna fuel the vision. But if we champion the crumbs, then it's crumbs that we're given. When we don't make any progress, we're stuck at the beginning. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cents, 4. We get less and they get more. Buying sold since we were born. They want money. We want dirty dollars, fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits, solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money. Money, 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 money. Not enough soap to scrub, it's soaked in blood. It's all about the money, 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 money. Every time we make a buck, they take from us. It's all about the money, 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 money. The dollar runs our lives until we die. It's all about the money, money.
The dollar runs our lives until we die. Yeah, I think to the degree that we buy into the, call it the globalist reality of we got to pursue money, money's what's going to make you happy when in fact we know it doesn't, we kind of give away our freedom buying into that reality. Obviously, we need money with the world we live in, but letting the dollar run our lives, that's a choice. I like this message.
Money, 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 money. It controls your mind and it controlling mine. Dirty dollars fill their pockets while our coffins fill the ground. They make profits, solving problems they create to keep us down. Dirty money. Dirty money. I don't want your dirty money.
Woo! Man, I give that song a A+. And I kind of like forgot to be cognizant of, because I was like so paying attention to the lyrics, the content of like, oh, what's the message? Like I forgot to realize like, oh, I'm actually enjoying this. Like a beautifully sounding song. Potent, strong energy with strong messaging. I love that. So, man, big bow to Tom MacDonald for using his genius to be a voice of freedom, a voice for humanity. One of the things I love about this song, there were some earlier on lyrics, slipping my mind specifically what they were, but he's calling out like the corruption, the dirty money corruption on the conservative side as well, which is important because I think right now evil, call it the opposite of God, obviously is running rampant on the left. Obviously important to call out, be aware, do something about it. but also that happens on the right as well. Sometimes I need the reminder of like, oh yeah, like just because it's like everything on the left right now doesn't mean it's not happening on the right as well. Rhinos, the swamp. You picking up what I'm putting down? Anyway, Tom MacDonald, if you're not already following him, you can check him out on YouTube. His Instagram is Hangover Gang. Thank you for watching and listening to this song with me. I love it. Before I sign off, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, the Awaken Freedom merch. This is the latest design, it's now my new favorite. My politics, pro God. Now, one of the reasons why I love this shirt is politically, whether you're on left, right, wherever you are, politically, if a policy aligns with God's way, which is based on freedom, I'm a fan. Policies and politicians who align with something other than God's way, I am not a fan. So when it comes to the end of the day, my politics are simply pro-God. And the other thing I've loved about this shirt is it helps me find my people, other people who agree, like, we need to follow God's way more. It's probably the most essential item on the top of our hope list. So I love finding and connecting with people, whether I'm on the street, in the store, in an airport, other like-minded people. So I'm loving the connection and conversation that shirts like this start. So if you would like to grab get your freedom-loving hands on the newest design, the Pro God shirt, you can hit up the link in the description here, or as always, go to awakenwithjp.com and start wearing your thinking out loud. But I'll look forward to seeing you for our next video, my friend, and thank you for being a part of this channel. If you're not already, feel free to subscribe. Love to have you as a regular viewer. There's new videos at least every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes more often than that. I don't know what that was about. I'm creeping myself out. So till next time, stay free, my friend.